Hey everybody, welcome back to Harmonic. This is my reaction channel for the ones that don't know. My name is Emery. I have reacted to Stranger Things Season 1 Episode 6 a long while ago. These are the reaction highlights. They are pre-recorded. And without further ado, enough jibber jabber, let's get into this reaction right freaking now. Oh! Oh, that's horrifying. Oh my god. That thing is a huge... Goodness gracious.
Nancy?
Oh! Yeah. That would scare the crap out of anybody. Pull! Pull! It's closing again. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. The Duffer Brothers. Oh, this is going to spark some jealousy. I don't think Steve is gonna like that.
Earl. The night that Benny died, Earl said he saw some kid with a shaved head with Benny. Now, I pressed him. He said it might be Will, but maybe...
Maybe it wasn't.
Look, this woman, Terry Ives, she claims to have lost her daughter, Jane. She sued Brenner. She sued the government. Now, the claims came to nothing. But what if... what if this whole time I've been looking for Will? I've been chasing after some other kid.
Yeah, you'll never forget that, Nancy. Jesus.
I can go home. I just
Yeah,
figured...
no. I don't want to be alone.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be alone either. Well, this is awkward. Oh yeah, let me turn on the
Can you
lights.
just come up here?
Totally forgot.
I think that it lives there. It was feeding there. Feeding on that deer. That means that if Will and Barbara...
Hey, my mom said she talked to Will. If he's alive, there's a chance Barbara is too.
Yep.
That means that she's trapped.
I really hope that she's alive and get to see her in season 4, as I've said numerous times.
Hi, Scott Clark?
Yes,
The same Scott Clark who teaches science and AV at Hawkins Middle?
the very same.
Oh man.
And we're making a newsletter, which we'll send out monthly. It'll showcase all the latest equipment as well.
Don't trust her, Clark. She's terrible.
And give them the support and encouragement to pursue careers in technology. We feel these are the kinds of kids.
Oh, BS.
So, you know any kids you think might want to participate?
Oh, I have a few in mind.
Look, it's the eyebrows, man. Look at the eyebrows. That's the giveaway. The eyebrows and the eyes. You know? Shows you that she's a liar.
No.
So you're saying he wasn't way out of line?
Totally, but so are you.
What?
And so was 11.
Oh, give me a break.
No, Mike, you give me a break.
You were all out of line. Yeah, he's right.
Assholes. I was the only reasonable one.
Yes,
The
that's
bottom
true.
line is, you push first.
He was the voice of reason.
Do you want to be banished?
No.
Good.
Hell yeah, Dustin. Dustin put his foot down.
Because today, we make history. Today, we make contact.
I always wondered what Brenner's ultimate goal was. You know, like, what is he actually trying to do? Is he just trying to control the Demogorgon or that world there? Or is there something else that he wants?
Nancy, what's taking so long? Nancy? Nancy, come on.
Oh no, they should have cleaned up. They should have cleaned up. They should have been a little bit smarter there. She knows how to open doors like that. What has she been doing? Has she been doing in her past?
An accident?
All right, accident or not, admit it. It was a little awesome.
Awesome?
It was a little
Freedom in the
awesome,
air
yeah.
was her mind.
I could have been killed. Which is exactly why
You
we
would have
need
been
her.
fine.
Do you seriously want to fight the Demogorgon with your wrist rocket? That's like R2-D2 going to fight Darth Vader. We're never
Yes.
used to whale if we're dead.
Exactly. Nice R2-D2 nod. Oh, look at those judgmental people. Would you calm down? It's a kid.
It's okay, Lana. Don't be frightened.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Mouth breather.
Yeah, she's hungry. Poor thing.
Call the police.
It's a kid. Why are people so stupid? Why do you call the police? It's a kid.
Hello. My name's Joyce Spires. This is Hopper. We drove over from Hawkins. You see, my son, he's been missing for almost a week now, and we were wondering if we could talk to you about your daughter, Jane. This is Will. You may have seen him on the news.
What's wrong with her?
I told you you're wasting your time.
He's shady.
Sometimes your total obliviousness just blows my mind. He's your
Yeah.
best friend, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
He's jealous.
Fine, I get it. I didn't get here until the 4th grade. He had the advantage of living next door, but none of that matters.
Okay.
And then this girl shows up. And
Somebody's
comes into your
salty.
basement, and all you ever want to do is pay attention to her.
That's not
Yeah.
silly.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
What matters
it's
is that
true.
he is your best friend.
What are you kids doing with all this?
Monster hunting.
He's like, and he just hands it over seriously. Ah, Steve, what did you do? Tommy, you too. They all got some good strikes in there, though. Damn. Yeah, he knows what y'all look like. You know, like, he gonna catch you.
12 years.
Yeah?
12 years she's been looking for her.
When she shows up at Benny's 5 nights ago, which means we got a chance. You know what I would give
True.
for a chance?
Oh man, he's talking about his daughter.
Hey there, frog face.
Bullies.
Toothless.
Dustin got the hell out of Dodge. That shot is just, oh, that's amazing. Oh!
She broke my arm. My arm.
Yeah, she did. Holy crap.
Let's go.
Don't touch it. Look at how disgusting its skin is. All gooey and gross. Oh, she's bleeding in the water.
I'm the monster. No, no, Elle, you're not the monster. You saved me. Do you understand?
Yep, that's the end probably. Yep, it is. Okay, let's hop into the review. Things I really love about this episode. Every time Mr. Clark and the boys have an interaction, it's one of the best things of this show. Like, I love it so much. It's so good. It's like a genius father just sitting down with his sons, you know, teaching them about shark theory in this instance, even pretending like they want to learn, but kind of like still want to learn, you know, because they're pretending that they want to learn because they're so invested in all he has to teach, but it's actually to save one of their best and closest friends. Poor Nancy, she is going to be traumatized for the rest of her life. Will also, but Nancy to an even higher degree, because of having this up and close encounter with this creature, her almost not making it out alive. Thank goodness that hole in the tree just closed up on time and nothing like stretched its arms out to like grab Nancy right by the leg. That would have been something. She would have been a goner by then. You can really see the frustrations of Mike and even Lucas in this episode, of Mike kicking 11 sleepover house that he made for her. Dustin being the voice of reason, which I absolutely loved in this episode. My boy put his foot down, telling both of them to apologize to each other. Mike first because he drew first blood, which is such a Rambo reference with Sylvester Stallone's Rambo First Blood movie. I love the reference to Star Wars regarding Darth Vader and R2-D2, and also the Stephen King reference about telepathy and telekinesis. Karen is once again paying close attention to her daughter, and as I said during the reaction, where did she learn all this from? Which made me think that she might have been a party girl growing up, used to sneak out of home to go to parties, maybe even got caught a few times, and eventually stopped doing that, started listening to her parents, got married, just had this simple life with an incredibly boring husband. I guess I will not stop saying that. Oh, that guy is so boring. Poor Elle, she's hungry, she steals some Eggos, because at the end of the day, it's still stealing, but I get it. I think we all do. I wish the adults actually acted like actual adults and tried to help out instead of even give her the chance to walk all the way to that fridge to get some food. Calling the cops shouldn't have been the option. That's why I say that there should always be like government facilities that specialize in occasions like this, especially now in the time that we live in, because people call the cops for damn near everything, which absolutely shouldn't be the case, because let's face it, they weren't trained to handle business in certain areas of life. So what I understood from this episode is that Terry, Jane's mom, so Eleven's mom, got into this whole system of psychedelics, drugs, and LSD because she needed the money, I guess, which is completely understandable. And it makes sense, the connections with the CIA, Dr. Brenner, the nurse, probably a bunch of medical staff, lying to all these people, telling them that they had a miscarriage, stripping them naked, putting them in isolation tanks filled with salt water to expand boundaries of the mind. Expanding boundaries of minds in that way, as long as it's not forced, kinda sounds cool, to be honest with you. This made me think about something that I've heard about, if I remember, allegedly, Joe Rogan doing something like this as well. I do love Joyce and Hopper upholding their jobs of being a sheriff and a mom while simultaneously investigating what's actually going on within this small town. Nancy and Jonathan going to, what was it, the Autumn Sale Army Plus and buying all these bear traps and other necessary tools to take down this Demogorgon pretty much makes sense if you think about how easy it is to, you know, purchase a gun in the United States of America. So that didn't surprise me at all, but I was like, okay. I love that Lucas is on his own mission, you know, becoming his own little adorable Rambo with his compass, if I remember correctly, being attached to his bike, and his binoculars investigating the situation, seeing a familiar face with that one cable guy that greeted him, I think, a few hours ago. I love Hopper being the rock that Joyce can lean on after all she has been through, because he has been through something similar, with him even telling her that what his wife or GF and him would have done if they were given the chance. And of course he was talking about his daughter. The flashbacks throughout the show are absolutely well done, and that's similar with the transitions from scene to scene. I said cable guy, I meant sales guy. Spoken of that dude, I was so worried when Dr. Clark was visited by that one lady who killed my favorite diner guy so far, Ben. I do love that we're learning more about the Demogorgon and its surroundings the further we go throughout the show, with Dr. Brenner, or as Elle calls him, Papa, saying that it can't hurt you from here. And let's talk about that fantastic scene with Elle saving Dustin, scaring the shit out of those two bully kids, which was great because a little fear here now and then won't hurt nobody. In a way, I can be mad at Steve, but in another, I also can't, because I get it. Seeing something like that would be devastating to anybody. I just wish that he didn't let his emotions get the better of him and let his friends, or so-called friends, take charge by writing what they wrote about Nancy on the sign of the movie theater. So I did watch that part again where the secretary said that Jonathan assaulted a cop, and during the reaction I was like, really? But then I saw it a little bit later on again, and I was like, I guess, if you want to call that assault. What I also wanted to say about Jane's mom, Terry, she didn't give up looking for her daughter for 12 years, almost to the point where it looks like it kind of broke her, but maybe at the same time, this was her own way, or the way she realized, the only way she could maybe find her daughter, by going back all the way to where it actually started. The fact that her sister, that Terry's sister, probably hasn't been in a relationship, probably hasn't gotten married, just to take care of her sister, I can't even begin to imagine how difficult that was, and it also makes me have the utmost respect for her. Yeah, I think I've mentioned everything so far. I really enjoyed this episode, watching all of this again. For the people that don't know, this is not my first time watching the first, second, and third season of Stranger Things. I can't wait to jump into the fourth. So I have a lot of editing to do regarding this show especially. Thank you everybody for tuning in, for watching. Thank you for staying all the way to the review. Subscribe, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. Apologies for the noise last minute, and I hope to see you in the next reaction video, reaction highlights, or full uncut reaction. Bye!